Good Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Gonna do some more Portal gaming. Portal 2 to be specific. Started off by playing the original Portal on yesterday afternoon. And you know what? I'm still in the mood for it. So I'm going to drink my beverage and we're gonna play through a little bit more of Portal 2. So yesterday we went through the initial beginning chapters, several chapters, and we're now just we semi-defeated GLaDOS for the first time in Portal 2, and now Wheatley, the little I don't know what you call it, the confusion core, the idiot core, he's now been taken over. So he's upstairs running amok, and in the meantime, we've been pushed down to the bottom of the testing chambers. So now we're into the section of the testing chambers which have been previously condemned. So now we're going to step through sort of a history of Aperture Science and these testing tracks, and it goes back to the 50s and 60s, kind of, you know, in the during the space race era, and we'll see all the sort of the we'll be introduced to great character Cave Johnson, and yeah, let's get to it. For this one, I do plan to keep the game audio fairly high so that we can hear the audio, like the talking tracks, because honestly, that is one of the best parts of this section of this game, really. So now we're kind of coming around into where the bottom of the first test chamber is. And you can kind of see some of this toxic water sludge has been building up over a couple of years. And some vibrations. As you can see, stuff's sort of falling down here. Because right now we don't have no idea what's going on at the surface. So this is, you can see the bottom two chambers here. And right now we're going to work our way up to the top. 1952. That's when this whole thing starts. So now we're going to start hearing a bunch of recordings from Cave Johnson as we apply power.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best, and you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
So you definitely get a sense of, you know, a commitment to the message or the overall idea that, you know, they're advancing the cause of man. So we'll just jump through here. Oh, through the Aperture Science hole.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. fighting an army of Mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
So here's Cave Johnson, circa 1953. Quite optimistic looking. It's like a painting of some kind. And it kind of gives a little bit of background into him. So it's we've got Shower Curtain Salesman of 1943, of Aperture Fixtures, Spirit of Idaho, National Potato Board for the promotion of potato science. And, salt mines. So this kind of explains how we're at the very bottom of this pit. So these were obviously salt mines once upon a time. So he definitely got us start in sales, to say the least. So he's a shower curtain salesman of 43. And then he starts getting into science. The U.S. Department of Defense. So... and again, it's very, the decor in here, it's very, very 1950s. We've got our classic adding machines over here, so that's fun. And lounge chairs, some ashtrays. So I just imagine, people coming in here and chilling out, having a puff while they wait to go into their science spheres. And same thing, waiting for the elevator. Well, let's go up. Let's see if we can get into this thing. Of course, you can't just get into it. That would be much too easy, so we're going to need portals to get into it. Which makes sense. That's the name of the game, of course. And that's what we've been doing for the last several hours. Portaling around. So you can kind of see, we're going to make it over here. We're going to have a look around. So we've got some discontinued experiments. So if we push these little speakers.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline. So all that means is it's working.
There you go.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
So very cavalier attitude towards, the science field in general. I get kind of like a used car vibe off this guy. Used car salesman. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this alpha pump station. So in order to do that, I have to fly through the air. So I've set up a portal here, and the best bet is to get some momentum with gravity and this elevator shaft. So blue there, I'll put an orange one here, and down we go. Here it comes. Smash. And we're there. So we turn up the pump, and it basically starts pumping blue gel into the test chambers. So this is another portal to. So this is another portal to sort of trick or feature, whatever you want to call it. Now I want to get up there. So the gel will become, it'll get used in this next set of experiments.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
So as you can hear, very optimistic Cave Johnson. They're all about the science, about, you know, furthering the pursuit of knowledge. And that's what we're gonna do here. So let's run some test tracks. Oof.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
There we go. So here's a little map of the system. So obviously we are at the very bottom of this shaft number 9, and 1, 2, 3. There's a whole raft of spheres. That's what a portal gun used to look like back in the 50s. And this is repulsion gel. So this is what we just got done pumping up into from the pumping station, the alpha pumping station. And it's bouncy. Isn't that fun? And of course, momentum is our friend. So when we jump down like this, hey, look at me. I'm bouncing. Well, we can do the same. Little jump. So you can kind of see it's the same concept. It's just a much more lower tech styling. So they're not nearly as fancy or futuristic as the first part of the game, the modern test chambers. But it's still the same basic idea. You know, little neon lights here and some pretty rough-looking cubes.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
So we're progressing upwards. I'm trying to think if there's something hidden over here or not. Oh yeah, there is. So yeah, kind of like the modern sections. They have, you know, same idea. These observation posts and these primitive typewriters and old telephones, and like even the desks are you know, of that era. If you've ever been to a museum, there's a good one outside of, no, it's inside Las Vegas, and they've got all that like stuff from the 50s, you know, the atomic era stuff.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
So ethics be damned is really the bottom line here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. A little bit far to jump. Whoa. 1 cube. So this little pad here, it opens up right here where my mouse is. That's a place I can plant a portal. So again, that's going to be the next jump that I have to do. which is up here by the exit. And I'll need this cube over here. So this is this bouncy gel. You can actually go side to side. Just like this. And it saves me from falling into the hole below. It's also the only way to get up to this platform, because there's none of that gel at this end of the floor. Little jump. So now, plant that guy there. And here we go. What does that say? Oh, it's a ductwork. Okay. So there we go.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
So some more warnings. Again, lots of ethics. I gotta keep an eye on my chat here. The Diefenbunker. Yes, the Diefenbunker would have all that old-timey Cold War stuff as well, which is stuff you still find in some government buildings. Funny enough. Now, if it's not broken, why throw it out? I mean, aside from the lack of ergonomics. Okay, so the next room.
Science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos.
There we go.
The good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
So again, very flagrant disregard for any sort of ethics in science. Oh, good. I'm glad the sound's working. It was definitely on my end, though. I had a capture card problem. That's a fun little jump. I need to get up. Okay, there's an exit, and I'm down here. Careful not to go over the edge. Where's my entrance? Oh, is it up here? No. Oh, this is annoying. Let's see. It's not entirely clear to me the direction to go. Don't want to go back that way. That's where I came from. Oh, here it is. Way up here there's a platform and you get eyes of eagle eyes to see some of this stuff. So now we can portal right into there, or can I walk around? Oh, I guess I can just, yeah.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Okay, so this button is going to turn on blue goo. And that blue goo I can then use to, aside from covering myself in it, strategically place so that I can start making jumps. If I don't move the portal, when it goes back through, it'll just sort of end up there again. Okay, so the next place I want to jump to is, I'm thinking over here somewhere. No, I gotta get up somehow. Ah, yes. One here, and oof, covered. Nasty. But I'll plant some blue gel over here, and I can make this jump. Of course, I need to continue making these jumps. Okay, so now I can go 1, 2, 3. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go sailing through the air. So I'm up nice and high. Lay a portal down here. And away we go. Of course, where is the exit? Maybe I didn't go high enough? I don't think I went high enough. Oh, yeah, okay. I need to get some of this gel onto this platform here, so it'll turn into a 2 jump. So, portal here, portal there, and now, when I make that same jump again, I will land on that blue glob and be able to safely make the jump over to the exit. At least that's the plan. There's 1, 2, don't want to fall down into that mess.
Just a heads up,
There we
the
go.
coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
I just assume all science is like this. Okay. So we go further up. Up, up, up. Load, load, load. And here we go. So 1958. That's kind of the era that this is built in.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Okay. This is just water. Alright, well that's no good for me. I need to get up there somehow. Oh, I'll use that switch. Yeah, it turns off the water for a time. Long enough for me to do that. And then washes away the blue.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
So it's, I love these little posters they have around here. These are great. If a future you tries to warn you about the test, don't listen. Based on everything I've seen in episodes of Star Trek, that's probably a good advice. Now, what's the trick here? Is it a jumping one, I wonder? Yes, I think it is. Yeah, okay. So now I will fall through here, bounce off that, and I'm out. I'm outside. Safety first. So accidents hurt you, your coworkers, the company, and science. Because we don't need investigations. Alright. So I need to head up that direction. I don't know if there's a real easy way to do it. I can put a portal here. I don't know how much value there is of sending goo all over the place, but you know what, I'll do it anyway. Because goo is cheap. It just goes in the water. I don't think I need anything there. So let's try... see what happens when I bounce off this thing. I wonder if I can get all the way up there. I think I can do it with just portals, so I don't think I actually need to use the gel. Oh, there we go. Not bad. So next up is here.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Well, you heard him. So here's a neat element. You can actually cover other objects with this gel, and they become bouncy. And then I can wash them off, and they're no longer bouncy. So the way that this puzzle works is you collect that guy, and that will allow me to jump up onto this little elevator once I get some blue gel going here. So now how do we get this thing going? I need to move this guy. Well, that's easy. One portal here. And he's bouncing all over the place. And I think this guy will go for quite some time. Obviously, does not follow conventional laws of physics because it does not seem to be slowing down at all. Or maybe it's just really good at preserving energy. I don't know. Anyway, we could watch that all day.
Safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired. Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
So a hard guy to work for. Very high expectations. But very, very enthusiastic at this stage. And there we go.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
All right, so there's the first testing cube done. Let me just turn down the ambient noise here a little bit. So we started off way down here, worked our way up this sphere. I guess it's a sphere. And that's going to be the next place we go to, and it's 1971, so that is 20 years later. So we can kind of see how the history progresses. It's very stylized. There's the voice there, Cave Johnson. Nice little lounge. This is where an elevator would live if it was still operational. And as you can see, we are 4 kilometers, well, down. Down from where, I'm not sure. I'm assuming the surface, but maybe not. At any rate, it's a long ways to go up. So we definitely have some climbing to do. But we can just portal across here and say goodbye to the 50s and see what 1971 brings us. So this is the next pumping station. I think it said pumping station beta. And I need to do a jump. Where do I need to do a jump to? I need to get up there somehow. I don't think that works, because if I put a portal here, I'll just jump across to this thing. So that probably won't work. Maybe if I go down here. Oh yeah, there it is. There we go, up to the top. So I started here, jumped down here. I came up here and came back down and through that portal here to this side. So now 2 pumping stations. So there's alpha, we're now into beta. So that gets more of the blue gel going up, and now it introduces some orange gel. So you can see it's become quite 70s all of a sudden, the wood paneling. And we're about to be reintroduced to our friend GLaDOS.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
So you can see, 20 years later, they become a little bit more desperate as far as their test subjects go. They went from recruiting astronauts and accomplished army people, and now they're picking up homeless people. So it's a little bit more informal, very 70s. I mean, I love these old computers. Starting to become a little bit more cynical as we move forward. So that's where the test chamber starts. This is the next big sphere we have to work through. But I need to get this thing raised. This isn't it. This is not the control room. Oh, there it is. Control room's right there. I'm too high. So I think we can go through here. There we go.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. Well, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
So,
Oh, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going to...
so if this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you, this potato, as you can kind of see here, is got the original GLaDOS, so the big boss that I defeated in the first game, and then I met again in the first part of this game. Anyway, she became banished to a potato battery to be specific. So it just barely keeps her vital functions active. And so now I'm going to go around with the potato. And I need to get across to this bridge here. So I'll try to go sailing. There we go. Momentum. Let's do this thing.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Got who?
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
Mr.
Mr.
Johnson.
Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
So, it seems that GLaDOS has been around for a long time. And maybe there's a link between her and Carolyn, who's in the recordings. I need to get up there somehow. So now the game introduces us to the yellow-orange, I guess. This is orange gel. And this is what they call propulsion gel. So it makes you run, which is pretty fun. Now if I... Oops. So now, instead of my regular speed, which is like this, when I go into the propulsion gel, I can now make some of these long jumps. Just like that. And the idea is that we need to use this a couple times. So this will be the next one. And if we don't use it, we fall into the muck. So it is entirely necessary. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, okay. So now I got to be a little more strategic with where we place the portals, because I want to fall down onto that platform. So this guy here, I should now start spreading propulsion gel that direction, which is good. Save myself a jump. There we go. Grab a cube. Oof. Now what this cube will do is when I set it on this pressure plate, lifts the bridge up, and then that will give me a little bit of a kick up into the air. Like this. Oh no, not enough. I need a longer run. Well, fortunately, I have some of this propulsion gel already set up. So I just kind of go back here and make a gigantic run for it. Oh, here's another. And I look again, it follows kind of the 70s theme stylings and stuff, you know, the fonts, and so it's definitely keeping with, like, it's evolving as you're playing through this. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta do this backwards now. So I hit that there. Okay, so I'd open up the checkbox. Do a bit of a running jump here. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I just have to, there we go, land it.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly. Those people in the portrait, they look so familiar.
Yes, so that is Cave Johnson. He is gotten older looking, and that is Carolyn. And again, it's sort of insinuating that this potato is Carolyn, or at least the artificial representation of her. I thought I could open that. Oh well. Okay. So now we got a combination of propulsion gel and, what's the other one? Propulsion and the bouncy one. Oh, what's the word I want? It'll come to me. It'll definitely come to me. Alright, so let's get a runway going. It's a pretty neat paint effect. Only problem is, if I try to run that, I'll go sailing over to the edge. So, I'll also need a little bit of a jump at the end. Perfect. So now, a bit of a head start and a jump, I can make that no problem. So now we just have to sort of do that again. Oh yes, momentum. So now, what I need to do is I need to set up a portal here and another one up here.
So we'll go up here. Set. Now we're back on this side. Put a portal here and do the same thing again, and we should be able to make this jump. So let's find out. Ah, missed it. Slight alignment problem. That's okay. I'll just do it again. The precise jumping. All right.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
Propulsion and repulsion. That's what it is. The repulsion gel. It was right on the tip of my tongue. Did I say it? I don't remember if I said it or not.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
Easy peasy. Science stuff. Okay. So now this stuff is just kind of dripping out anemically, regularly. So I'll get a runway going. And it's a little bit... I kind of remember some of the... I kind of remember how some of these puzzles work, so it's in a way it's sort of not fair. I'm doing this a little faster than what I would have done the first time I went through it, but you know, experience, I guess. Okay, so portal here, get a running start, portal up there, sailing through the air, bounce off that guy, and land there. Now I've got this box. Where does the box go? Box goes here somewhere, down on that platform. So I just have to get from here to there. That's not too hard. Let's fall down here. And all this thing does is it rotates this guy around. So that's going to be the next setup jump, because that's the exit, so obviously I need to come from over here somewhere. So if that's a jump, what I need to do is I need to get some blue repulsion gel on that. So I'll just portal over to it quickly. Use some precise portaling and see if we can cover it with some blue goo. There we go. So now it's getting covered. Excellent. And we'll leave it like that. That's all we need. So, where I'm going to need to go next is over here. So what I'll do is I'll use the same launch pad that I did before, except instead of coming out of this top section and going across to that platform, I'm going to come out of this section over here, bounce on this platform, and then land at that exit. So first thing I need to do is set up some... I don't know if I need repulsion gel or propulsion gel. I'll do both just in case. Or maybe I'll just start with this and see if I can... Yeah, I should be able to make that jump if I just run over to it. Whoops. So I'm heading up here. All right, here we go. Jump.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity
Into
I
the
mentioned
elevator.
earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
Oh, our Aperture Science logo changed. It's the 70s logo. And there we go.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
I would regularly buy dirt from my beard. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's go up here. So there we go. The 70s, they're all over. Next one is the early 80s, 1982. So we're really starting to get into the modern era.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Yes, she does. Okay, so this is the last of the 3 pumping stations. So we're going to turn on 3 boosters, the blue gel, the repulsion gel, then the propulsion gel, and then whatever the white gel is. Oh, isn't this convenient? From the first game. So the white gel is useful because I can put portals on it, where I wasn't able to put portals before. So this one's a little bit more leaky, but sets up all the fundamentals. So now I'll be able to get through these squishy cylinders. And let's go. Now, this is 1982, but this poster is ridiculously relevant when you talk about all the automation that goes on. My new boss is a robot. I love this. Robots are smarter than you, robots work harder than you, and robots are better than you.
It's evil. It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
Okay, so the next place I need to go is across here. So really all I'm going to do is I'm going to run backwards through these cylinders. And sail through the air again.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're gonna see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
So, Cave Johnson is not doing so good in the 80s. He has become quite sick, and this is part of the last desperate attempt to, I guess, save his life. Here we go, Aperture Science. So they're definitely moving very quickly towards AI and robots. So it kind of explains sort of how we got to, you know, an AI going rogue and killing everybody. So let's go and do some lunar sediment testing. There we go. All right. So, euphemisms aside, let's just spray a bunch of this white gel all over the place. This allows us to place all kinds of portals. And oh boy. And spray, spray, spray. Whoop. It's kind of a neat graphics effect, actually, watching this stuff come out. It looks really cool. Okay. So now I can get to different places. Which is good. And I ultimately need to kind of get up to this top area. But fortunately we have all kinds of goo we can spread around. Work our way up. So that gets us there. It's got this real, like, wet look to it. No, I want to go up here. There we go. And ultimately, I think what I need to do is I need to... Is there a platform here? Oh yeah, here it is. So there's a platform here that I need to get covered in gel, and it's all about... I might have to go down below and direct the stream. Here we go. Completely covered. So now we'll go back up here to the top. And what I can now do is I can plant a portal there and basically jump off this platform, and that'll take me onto this platform over across the way, leading me to the exit. So here we go. There it is.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see Life's manager. Make Life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
His house down. Burning people. He said what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
And there you go. That's the story of how GLaDOS became GLaDOS, where she came from. So as you can see, we've gone up a kilometer after all those testing. But we've gained access to this elevator shaft. So let's see if we can work our way up a bit higher. And we're just basically working our way up platforms. Little control room. Starting to look definitely more modern. Modern computers. It's not quite, still kind of that 70s era, early 80s era. So we're not quite to the modern Aperture Science testing facilities yet, but it's a start. You definitely see the evolution of it. Kind of from that 1930s or 1950s post, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it's not, that wouldn't be like Gothic, the 30s style. My words are not here tonight. That's all I can say. Art Deco. That's the... So my words are here. They're just really late. Alright, there's an elevator. Let's see. Oh, I see. Yes. We can use this hole to gain some altitude with momentum. Oof. Here we go. So, let's have a look. Oh, there's a platform. I forgot which color I needed. Oh, there it is. Woo! There we go. So that's the history. Now the next phase of the game is basically working our way back to the modern facilities. So it's
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
my thoughts exactly. Alright, well that's not the way to go. Yeah, that could work. Oh, easy. So yeah, start the long climb up. As you can see, we've got we're kind of getting to the top of this cavern. So we're just going to kind of keep following these pipes up to the main facility, the gel pipes. And does it have all 3 gel types? I'm not sure. I think it does. Oh, there we go. Complete accident. So now when we jump across again, we should bounce our way. So I'll portal down here, come through this hole, bounce off that, and up into this ceiling area here. So here we go. All right. A little bit higher. I need to get up into this area here. Don't know if that's particularly useful. It might be. Caution, it says. Well, let's try it. Okay, it worked. So now we have to get up there. So another little puzzle, this time using all 3 propulsion gels. Or, well, 3 gels. Repulsion, propulsion, and our magic. That's not what I want to do. Ah. There we go. So this will allow me to put a hole there. So now it's starting to look like the other test chambers we did. So basically, we'll make a little running track here. I'll make a longer running track. Yeah, I guess we're not getting much more than that. So that will allow me to jump through this portal. I'm going to aim this up a little bit. Yeah, that did not work. It was close though. There we go. Whoa, 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 we're not wanting to do this yet. So what I want to do is I want to put, oh, that's what I need, okay. Of course, of course. Paint that one. Go down that way. Get some blue on the bottom. So now when you do that jump, we'll go sailing through the air, hit this puddle, hit the next puddle, jump over to that platform. That's the plan, anyway. Oh, wait, I want this one. There we go. Pretty high up. One jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, and there we have it. Now, is there a place we can... I gotta be careful. Is there a place I can plant one of these? Oh, really? Oh, here we go. Here's the ventilation system. So we got that one going. Put a portal over here. And it basically coats this entire room with the lunar gel. So this is where perception starts to get a little bit weird, in my opinion. I don't know which way is up. Oh, that's up. I want to be careful where I come out of this. Because like if I fall, it's a long ways down. Oh no. Yeah, okay. So I was down there. Now I have to go way up here. Can I climb that? Yes, I can climb that. Okay. So we're now at the top of the main of the salt mine, or as close to the top as we can, of the old section, I should say, the sealed off section. So what I have to do is I have to get that vault door open, and at the same time too, I've also got to get these pumps running. So there's a couple things I have to do in this room. And there's a couple ways to do it. I need to get some altitude. Yes, like this. So to get into this room here, I've got to cut across there. I think this is the highest point. Give myself a little bit of clearance there. Yep, that works.
I've got an idea. That poster. Go look at it for a second, would you? Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
A paradox. Stand still, remain calm, and scream. This statement is false. New mission, refuse this mission. And does a set of all sets contain itself? So here we go, hatch override. Kaboom. All right. So there we have it. I think I'll be able to jump down from this. There we go.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll try every circuit in that little idiot's head. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay. Probably.
So here we are in the underbelly.
Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
And there we have it. Back in the new section. So here we are. And things, as you're going to see, have changed a little bit.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer, warmer, boiling hot, okay, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold, very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
He's made monsters. Cube turret hybrids. And they just look so sad.
Solve his puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a paradox.
It just looks terrified.
Yes, I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh, hello?
All right, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold
facility
on. I
immediately.
thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go.
Here we go. Put one of these poor things out of its misery.
You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I'll tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I've got to test. That's why I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
Here we go.
Designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. You'll notice the moat area there. Very deadly, extremely dangerous. Eventually, it's not at the moment, but I'm working on it. Still working on it.
And
Oh, yes. Oh, Well done. Oh, that's tremendous.
Way too much fun. Having way too good of a time.
Yeah, you're not done yet, are you? Still got to get through. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just, like, watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now, do it again. And... nothing. Alright, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Wheatley Laboratories.
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
So the test.
Alright, everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely, not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
What is this thing? Weird. I need a cube of some kind. I go up here. Oh, there he is. Poor guy. It's just so awful looking. Yeah. Now you're safe. That guy will hit there.
Oh, wow. Well done. Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
So here's the setup. We're basically going to go and try to find this guy, this Wheatley character.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
That's
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. Got it all. Absolute dynamite.
it's a long ways down. That's a hell of a jump. We can catch ourselves in here. We portal over this way. Oh no. Pit. Ah. That didn't work. Poor timing.
Of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
I can't. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna die again. Oh, I made it. Poof.
Alright, look, Okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just need to... Ah!
And that's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind, solve it yourself. You're on your own.
Yeah, well, we'll... Ooh. Place is falling apart. There we go.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no, you pressed the... Ah!
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
All right.
I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming. Don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there.
Oh no.
Skeletons, shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right. I guess I did stockpile some tests.
Oof.
Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. Be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless.
Yeah. Totally. Totally seamless. Okay, so we'll sail across over here. It's kind of weird that he's like staring at me. Now, that just drops him down into the pit. Sorry, fella. Where can I line that up? Oh, right here. Almost. There we go. I'll bring him over here. And then we'll use this little plate to... Oh, I gotta be careful now. Jump over here. Let's see if I can exit. There we go. Oh, I need to put him in somewhere. He's gonna land right there. I just have to get him up there. Easy. Except I need to get up there. Ah, crap. Yeah, I gotta go set him up. So annoying. No. Good. Now you're not gonna move. Get myself up onto this platform. Send this guy up into the air. Move him across.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Ah. Oh, disappointed.
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
It's not getting quite the euphoria off my testing that he was getting before.
It's probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright?
Ah.
Fatty, adopted Fatty. Fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted and that's terrible.
And
It doesn't
also,
work with me.
nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans.
Also,
But
look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron! Just do the test. Just do the test.
Okay. So we can reverse the flow here. So this is good. Because we need this guy over by me. Let's see, blue. I guess, yeah, he'll just follow it. And I'll pluck him out when he drifts by. Okay. Gets me here. Now I have to move this guy around. I don't know if I can move him. But I need to move him. There we go. And he's taken care of. And up I go.
It's not enough. If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I might have pushed that moron thing a little too far this time.
So he's getting angry. He's getting very upset. Frustrated even.
Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books. Pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing. Just reading, books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one. Just now, the hardest one. Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one? Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
Do I want to stop here? No, probably not. I think I need to pop over to the other side and then use the light stream. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, okay. Put myself up here and then portal over here. Yeah. Boom. Off to the side. That's not gonna work. Do the same thing as before. Why am I not? There we go. Now it'll catch it. There we go. There's my box. And we'll catch him. Well, or not catch him.
Oh, what was that? There was nothing. There was nothing.
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
So it kind of plays more to the unstable nature of this Wheatley character. Blue screen. Molten core warning. I hate it when I get that blue screen of that particular blue screen of death.
Don't mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results. What was that? Oh, sorry, I could have sworn you said something.
He's taking us right to him. This is perfect.
Ah, bless your little primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you. Am I? Technology. Complicated. You can't hurt the big old god face.
That's fun. So let's see if we can catch that guy. Yeah, that works. So that's good. Now we get some of these fellas down here we have to deal with. So kind of the same thing before. We can use these light beams to shield ourselves from their view. Can't see me. Hey, you come with me. Boop. Now, again with the light portal.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that was the solution. Ah, what am I missing?
It's just not the same. Up we go.
I think he's getting desperate. This is not good.
Oof.
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these, and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending for when I watch it later.
Okay, this one is a bit of a complicated one. There's a bunch of different steps. Oh, we got some light waves. A switch here, which ultimately runs some of these lifts. We've got a laser receptacle and a laser. So I think the first thing we need to do is try to hop up there. Yeah, so we'll hop up there and grab that laser redirector cube. Just like this. Oh, I guess it's just a regular block. Okay, never mind. But we'll need him. So we'll just put him there for now. Now... oh, here's my laser. There's my laser. Now, how do I get up in there? Probably not that way. Oh, I could use this block. turns that off. And then I set up a portal on this angle and another one here on my target and hop on this jump plate. And here we go. I'm just going to put this here for now. And that'll redirect the laser. I'll get my switch pusher here ready. I have to be a little careful here. And there. Alright, we got one down. So that brings me up here. Now the next thing I have to do is to bring this guy down so I can jump on him. And finally,
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me before. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
and that's a problem. We can't have facilities exploding. That's just no fun. It has put a little bit of a time pressure on us, though.
My facility. This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for all time's sake. One or two more tremors in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying, then. Just keep on testing.
Let's see. What is this one? If I can get across to that. Oh, I see. So power up this guy. There we go. And then I'll stop him right here. So now, when I activate him again, this will move this, but I also... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I just have to time it. So I'm on the opposite side. Get it to move again. And that's lasers. Yeah, I want to get this guy. Because I need to redirect the laser back up on top. Okay, good, I'm not stuck here. Oops. There we go. Oh, did it get destroyed? Oh no, it's right here. Definitely, I think, yeah, I need to be on this platform for sure. Oh, I need to be further along. Okay. So just move this over a little bit. Stop it right here. And now... It's too bad you can't blow up the screen.
Do you know what I've got too many of around here? Monitors. I was actually thinking earlier today, I wish I had fewer monitors that were working. So you're just helping me really by smashing them.
That's good. Nice touch.
Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service. Because it melted.
Okay.
Might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do, but very sciencey. And to your right, something huge.
Oh no.
Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there. Are you all right back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off. Wait! Oh no! That's not helpful. I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it all right if I kill him?
Brutal. So we're getting close to the end.
Ah, you're alive! Great. Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one. So, let's see here. Exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test.
There's one.
There. Bing. Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
Oh, I got some goo here. Isn't that fun? Ah, yes, okay. Let's see. I place a portal here. He should drop down and start coming back towards me. So that's good. Hello, little friend. So we'll keep that light going for a bit. Now... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to turn on my propulsion gel. So I'll use this guy to turn on the propulsion gel. And I'll stand out here. with my light beam. And get a nice little track of goo going. Not too bad. Just a little bit more. I don't know if that's enough to actually get me across. I think that's a little bit of a... Yeah, that's quite a... It's quite a ways to go. Maybe it's enough to do the jump across, though. That was one way to find out. Is there a place I could drop down? No, not really. Not conveniently. Nope. Not enough. That didn't work at all. So I need a little bit more speed before that'll work properly. At least I don't have to start the run over again, that's nice. Okay, we get my test track running here. All gooed up. You know, what I could probably do, though, is just light beam across. What am I running for? I'll never be able to make that jump. Well, let's try a slightly different method here. Just turn this on. Portal here. And go for a relaxing cruise. I wish I'd thought about this the first time. Do. And that's how you make that jump. Now this part here. Kind of the same thing. Obviously I can't get through this, but I can shoot it through here, I think. Yeah, okay. So there is a bit of an element of a run here. Okay, so let's move over to this side. And a portal right there. And now go for a run. This should work. And alley-oop. Nailed it.
You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You're gonna love it until it kills you till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Yes, thanks. We get it.
So much fun with the dialogue. It's so good.
that's kind of sad.
Whoa.
Sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on. Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, it's tiring.
Okay. Nice to be able to do that. These guys are tracking me pretty hard. Oh, there's a fire going on up there. Whoop. Okay, come on. Here we go. Ah! Fell off the side. Boo. Okay, okay. You need to jump from this. So one jump brings me up in here. Cross into here, and I don't really know what the purpose of that was now. What was the purpose? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, so let me try that again. I'll go back over here. And this time, instead of going after the gel, I'll go before the gel. And then using that button over there, I'll be able to reverse it the other direction. And then possibly send it somewhere else. Okay. This guy's running. Jump up. The gel's following me. Stand on that. Get it into that section there. Run it back over here. Turn the beam off. Bounce away. Beautiful. So that takes care of those guys. How do we get across here? No portal that'll reach that. Seems a little far to jump. Oh, I guess maybe... Could I send myself flying through here? Doesn't really lend itself very well to doing that, though. How do I do this? This could be an intermediate jump. So I might have to go back over here for a second. Kind of do the same thing. Set up my portals. Jump up in here. Set up a jump in there. Ah, it didn't work. Kind of looks like should be something in there, but I can't quite get to it. Nope, there's a shield over there. So that's not gonna work. Must be missing something. What am I missing? How am I missing this? This is frustrating. Okay, reverse that. So back in there. Oh, there's a button I forgot about. I wonder if that button will help. Yep. Basically, I'm just going to launch myself through that. Yeah, that'll be the plan. I should get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so we go up. We're up all the way. Portal over there.
Oh, you
Bounce.
solved it. Good one. Good for you.
I barely solved it.
Incredibly happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
I barely solved that one. Man, that took way too long. Starting to get tired. That's my excuse.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a
out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Uh-oh.
He found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well,
Uh-oh.
this is the part where he kills us.
Hello, this is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought, no, don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Stop. Stop. Where'd you go? Come back. Come back.
That was close.
No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back.
This is all familiar.
Just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back. And he'd be like, yeah, no problem. And he'd come back. What happened to those days?
Yep. Down we go.
Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea.
Whoa.
Yes, in your face, I got armor. Fine, let the games begin.
The poor mutant. Totally got smashed there. Feel bad for the little guy. I mean, aside from the pain that he must live through every day.
Hold on. I'm almost there.
Uh-oh.
Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
Just gotta stand back. Yeah, how about that?
Okay, yes, it's a trap, but it's the only way through. Let's just do it.
Ha! Death trap! Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently killing you. Probably. If I had to guess. Ha! Was that your bullet-riddled body flying out the roof? It was... Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours. Best hand. Unbeatable.
Well, I have to go through here.
Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian. No. Well, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates.
Whoa.
Stay still, please. All right, stop moving. Oh, almost got you there.
Oof.
Where'd you go? Come back.
All right.
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, all right, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
Okay. These guys will kill me. Could be a way around these guys. Ah, up there. Now what does that do? Ah. I don't need that there. What I can do is I can launch it up here. And watch the action. Almost got him. They really bounce around there. Crazy, huh? So now we can pop on over. Oh no, 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 no. That was close. There we go. Not so deadly turrets after all. Just a little bit further.
Crashing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Oh yes. I'm gonna blow up this pipe. And now we can pop over. Okay. Kind of in the factory area here.
Ah, there you are. Right, let me just get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird enough. First of all, I said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair. Deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now, before you get to the lair. You can just jump into that masher, just there. Less a death trap, more a death option for you. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out, hear me out. Once you get to my lair, okay, I'll take that as a no then.
No layers. Oof.
Oh my god. What has he done to this place?
It's looking rough. It's falling apart as we speak. Da, da. Oh yes, I need to get up there. So to get up there, I get my runway going. And I'll go for a little run. And up. Oh, just missed it. Okay, slightly better placement. Now this will work. And away we go. This is it.
You know,
The end boss.
stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you, and on any other day you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
She's grown a conscience. A terrifying, terrifying conscience.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer.
Okay, so that's setting up the final boss. We have to take corrupted cores, and we have to attach it to them. Oh, this looks familiar. This is where we started off. So we've got bombs, we've got propulsion gel, repulsion gel, and moon dust gel.
Let me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Now time for revenge.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever is starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly onto number 4. Boom. Throwing it. Do you know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Where are you going? Don't run! Don't run! I'll tell you why you should run. The harder you breathe, the more neurotoxin you'll inhale. It's bloody clever.
Okay, let's blow this up.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just then, I wanted you to trick me into bursting that pipe. You didn't trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope.
Ah, yes.
That leads to overconfidence, and that leads to mistakes, making mistakes, and it's all part of a plan. Ah!
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him.
Okay, here comes the core.
Please, space, go to space. Space.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on. Ah, the bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shields. Oh, it's a core you palmed me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Ah!
Okay.
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, how you pretty lady? Name's Rick. You out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, countdown clock. Hey, that's trouble. Situation's looking pretty ugly. Such a beautiful woman, if you don't mind me saying. I don't want to scare you. I'm an adventure sphere. Designed
All right.
for danger.
Let's
Why
get
don't
this
you go
thing.
ahead and have yourself a little lady break, and I'll just take it from here. Here, stand behind me. Yeah, just like that. Just
Gotcha.
like you're doing. Things are about to get real messy. Going for it yourself, huh? All right, Angel. I'll do what I can to cover you. Doesn't bother me. Gotta say, the view's mighty nice from right here. Man, that clock is moving fast. And you are beautiful.
There we go.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told
Okay.
you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent, the worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of hundred simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could die falling off that rail. You didn't catch me. Didn't even try. It's all becoming clear to me now. Find some Duke to break you out of cryo sleep. Give him some sob story about escaping to the surface. Squeeze in for information. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Alright, where's the core? Got a minute left. I don't see where it is. Oh, it's right up there.
Took to the air in 1940. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla size. Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. Fact: space does not exist. Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying.
There we go.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
Ah, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Ah, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that button. No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it! Don't press that button! Don't press it! Come back! No! Part 5! Booby trap the stalemate button! What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you have to play bloody cat and mouse! Space! Let go! We're in space!
Space! Space!
Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it. And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab
And there it is. Portal 2 to its completion.
Oh, thank God you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back. Here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Oh, how we laughed and laughed. Except I wasn't laughing. Under the circumstances, I've been shockingly nice. You want your freedom, take it. That's what I'm counting on. I used to want you dead, but now I only want you gone. She was a lot like you, maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Carolyn is in you too. One day they woke me up, so I could live forever. It's such a shame the same will never happen to you. You got your short sad life left. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to it. Now I only want you gone. Goodbye, my only friend. Oh, did you think I meant you? That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting on. You're someone else's problem. Now I only want you gone. Now I only want
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.
And there it is. Portal 2. 2 days, finish the game. All over. And that's going to be it for me too. I had a late night last night with the latest episode of Game of Thrones, which was awesome, by the way. And yeah. Have yourselves a lovely evening, and I will see you all again real soon. Cheers.